Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. You can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app available for free in the App Store and on Google Play. The Dove is also available on Roku as well. From the Dove Newsroom at this hour, the mother of the man who killed 12 people at the Washington Navy Yard says she doesn't know why her son did what he did. Aron Alexis says that she's glad that her son is now in a place where he can no longer do harm to anyone. Aron Alexis was killed in that shootout. The former Navy reservist reportedly had mental problems, including paranoia and a sleep disorder. Even with wet weather and cooler temperatures, the fire season in Oregon is not over. Because of the changing conditions, the Department of Forestry has moved the fire danger from extreme to high. Even with the change, the forestry's Brian Ballou says experience has shown a flare-up of fire activity that could happen again.
One of the things that happens after you go through a long dry summer is all the larger fuels out in the woods, the fallen trees, the bigger branches, they're bone dry. So it's not going to take, it's going to take more than just a small amount of rain to penetrate in and really start to dampen those down.
Even in just the past 24 hours, fire strikes have been reported requiring a lookout from the air to spot fires that might be needed to be put out. The Marine Corps says the death of a Marine during a training accident occurred when an amphibious assault vehicle caught fire. The Marine was identified as Corporal Nicholas Sell of Eagle Point. Sell enlisted in May of 2010. The accident occurred Monday at the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center at 29 Palms. An earlier Marine Corps statement said 4 other Marines were also injured in the accident. Harry and David reporting a profit for their fiscal year that ended June 29th. According to their press release, the gourmet gift food giant netted approximately $13 million. This report comes just 2 years after coming back from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Craig Johnson is CEO. He says they achieved a 10% growth rate in their direct marketing list compared to a 7% loss the year prior. A Beaverton lawmaker is floating a proposal to give some Oregon high school graduates free tuition at a community college for 2 years. State Senator Mark Haas says it's an effort to remove a barrier for high school graduates who can't get more education because it's just too expensive. Let's take a look at what's happening on the weather scene, and we do have some changes afoot. For Medford and Grants Pass, we can expect clear skies tonight, a low of 48 degrees. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 89, and then about a 30% chance of rain on Friday with a high dipping down to only 80. For Klamath Falls, clear skies tonight, a low of 37, then sunny tomorrow, but a high of only 79, dipping to 74 is the high on Friday with partly cloudy skies. Along the coast, fog expected tonight and tomorrow for Port Orford and Coos Bay. A low tonight of 52, a high tomorrow of 73 degrees, and then a good chance for rain all day Friday with a high of 69. Along the border of California and Oregon in Wairika, clear skies tonight, a low of 44. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 86 degrees, a low of 47. Then a 20% chance of rain on Friday with a high of 78 and a low of 50 degrees. And that's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on the Dove.